Hello, this is Ivan Irons for CNCinformation.com, and in this video we're going to assemble the stomp pad. Now we've been over to the drill press, drilled the holes, we flattened it after that, and also kind of sanded on it a little bit more. Now we're just going to put it back together, and as you'll see, normally I don't move quite this fast, but I sped up the video a little bit. There was so many of these, it kind of takes a while to watch, but there's not a ton going on. These spikes, as you probably saw before, they're really like a nut and a bolt. If you can put that together, you could assemble this. It's not too complex. So here I am going through, just one by one, adding these spikes, and this is just kind of the initial fit up to make sure that this is all going to work out. One thing that I did find out in this step, on the back side, those screws that I'm using there, they stuck out a little too far, and I kind of wanted that back perfectly flat. Well, I couldn't get it quite there, but I did go back to the drill press and bore out those holes a little bit more. The screws had a shoulder on them, kind of a tapered shoulder, and so they would go a little bit further into the metal there, so they wouldn't stick out of the back too much. But you'll just kind of watch me here for a little bit, put these spikes together. I'll be back in a second. Here you'll notice I'm getting to the end. I'm going through with the screwdriver, just tightening those up. And you'll see how much those screws really stuck out of the back side. To mount to this snowboard, we need a flat surface. We're going to use two-sided tape, which you'll see coming up in a little bit. So for that tape to adhere, in the best possible way, I went back through and tried to flatten out this back side just a little bit more. I'm going through, tightening them though, seeing how it's all going to shake out here. It's coming together pretty good. Now our next step is to actually fit that stomp pad to the board. So I want to see how this thing is going to look. So I have my existing snowboard, and then I kind of have a snowboard blank there. We're just kind of laying it out, seeing how that's going to work out, or seeing how that's going to look on the actual board. Just kind of get an idea of placement. Like anything, before we tape this down, you just kind of want to see what it's going to look like so you can have an idea. Now on the snowboard next to it, you can see there that's another style or type of stomp pad right to the right there. I think I'll pan back here right there. So that's an existing stomp pad, and this one's the new one that we made. See both the boards together there and the contrast between them. And then there's a shot at the stomp pad we made. Now next we're going to attach that stomp pad to the snowboard, and what I'm going to use here is some double-sided tape by 3M. It's outdoor mounting tape. The reason I went with it was really because they showed using this tape to mount street numbers to houses, and you could use it on brick and in all sorts of weather. And it gives us the option of it being flexible, which we want because the snowboard flexes, but also sticky or tacky enough that this would never come off. So you'll see we're just kind of picking out different chunks and adhering it to that stomp pad. It's double-sided tape, so we're leaving one of the sides on. There's that stomp pad as it's finished. We're going through, this is actually my buddy, he's peeling off the backing to all those pieces of tape. You see it there before we adhere it. And here it is. He's adhering it to his snowboard. You'll see it does not have an existing stomp pad. He's just kind of lining it up. There he put on a snow boot and he's stomping on it to get it to stick. And there's kind of an overall shot of it there. Well, here it is out in the snow. We used it already this season. It works great. And you get a look at kind of the finished stomp pad. Well, if you like this CNC tutorial, go to cncinformation.com. I produce these on a somewhat regular clip. You can go there and get more information. Thanks.